being neurodiverse is not a label. I repeat, it is not a label.
Never trust a label.
It's an understanding. It's an understanding that your brain functions differently, so you will absorb information differently. You might have challenges with time management or social skills, but it is not a label. It's an understanding.
Hey, different is different is great.
And what we need to do is make sure that we bring out your strengths and your unique qualities and the ability for you to live a wonderful life.
Annie, your powers make you unique,
regardless of the challenges that you face. Now, quite often when neurodiversity is first diagnosed, whether that was earlier in your life or now later in your life, I don't know where you are and what neurodiversity condition that you have, but one thing is for sure, we want to bring out your strengths. Quite a lot of the focus is what you can't do, what you're not good at, all the negatives that are treating you that you're inferior and everyone else, normal people, are superior. That's not the case, and we need to change the narrative and the understanding about it. And a really quick way that you can do that is start thinking about what you are good at. What are your strengths? What are your abilities? It might be difficult in the beginning because you've been faced with what you can't do and what's not right and what you're struggling with. But there are going to be things, there are going to be great qualities about you that maybe someone else can't do or doesn't have that same quality. For example, a lot of neurodiversity increases the ability to be creative. Now, whether that's music or arts, maybe that's something that resonates with you. Maybe you're able to pick up on music or arts in a way that other people can't. Other times it might be a certain skill that you're really good at. And one of the things with ADHD, for example, yes, you get hyper-focused, but there is a strength to that as well. You're able to have staying power and persistence and perseverance where perhaps many others would have given up. So there are going to be lots of skills. It depends what you look for.
How does it feel?
I feel good! Feel incredible!
Now, our mind is a bit like a magnet. The more we start focusing in one particular area, the more it feels like we're pulling it towards us. And in the situation of neurodiversity and your diagnosis, perhaps, it's all about focus, what you can't do and the struggles you're going to have and all the challenges you're going to face.
Negative, negative, negative.
But let's flip that. Let's focus on your strengths, your wonderful qualities, your uniqueness, things that you have to give to the world.
That's your gift.
So spend some time. Think about between 3 and 5. Yes, that's 3 and 5 great qualities about you. Are you loving? Are you caring? Do you have some soft skills that certain other people might not have or might not have as intensely? Do you able to give some value to people? Think about it. Spend some time on it. What is great about you? And in the beginning, your mind is going to start focusing back on what's not great and what you can't do and all the challenges you face. But sit there for a while. Breathe deeply into your belly. And just notice the great qualities that come to mind about you. And then when you've made that list, get some trusty post-it notes. You've probably got them around, but you can always pick them up from the local shop. And you're going to write each quality on one post-it note or sticky note. That means that it might be kind or caring or artistic or great with music, whatever it might be. You're going to write one quality on each sticky note and you're going to stick them around. And that means that your mind is absorbing those wonderful qualities about you on a regular basis. Now, our mind, body, and emotions are all connected together. So once you start thinking and feeling something, your body will naturally respond or negatively react depending on what the message is. So we want to make sure that your brain is being fed with the right kind of messages regularly. So grab some sticky notes, make a list, 3 to 5 great qualities about you, utilize them for at least a week, if not a few more weeks, and you will notice a big difference about how you start shifting your mind and your feelings about you and your neurodiversity.